Hello, I'm Bill Sofel. I'm here today to talk about voting matters. If you are a U.S. citizen and are eligible to vote in the November 3rd election, you should follow these guidelines for voting to make sure your vote counts. We have a series of slides we'll go through with you and to talk about this. Make sure your vote counts this November. This next slide shows it's a number of things going on, being shown there about voting, but it means you can vote early in your county or vote at the polling place on election day. Okay, so voting on election day, say you choose that. That's one of your two options. First, you want to make sure you're registered to vote. And if you are, you should receive a yellow postcard from your election commission to show that for you, the details about yourself, your voting, where you vote at. If not, you can check on your registration or sign up to vote on the website of your county election commission. If you have moved or changed your name, you should re-register. So you should go through the process. If you are not registered, you have until October 16th to register to vote in the November 3rd general election. Continuing on, voting on election day. Now you must find your polling place. Now again, your yellow card, which you will receive, will identify your polling place. For example, mine is at St. Thomas Church on Q Street in Omaha. It has that information for you to use. Now, to find your polling place, if you don't have the card right away, in Douglas County, you go into their website, which is www.votedouglascounty.com, or in Sarpy County, if you live there, such as Bellevue or Papillion, you'll find your polling place listed in the website www.sarpy.com/election. And then it'll identify the proper polling place for you based on your address. Now, the day of the election, you must vote at your polling place between 8 a.m. in the morning and 8 p.m. in the evening on November 3rd. It's a Tuesday, so mark that on your calendar if that's your plan. But try not to wait until the last minute, because if there could be a long line, to avoid the long lines, and to help maintain safe social distance with this pandemic. Now, the slide shows a library. It would be your polling place. It would be a number of different public buildings, a library, a church, a courthouse, a school that you might be fine. And there'll be a parking lot you can park at to go into the building. Okay, what if you decide option for voting early, which is what I like to do. You want to vote early, you would vote by mail or drop box, it's called, or you could vote early in person in your county. And then, so to vote early, beginning October 5th, you can vote at the Douglas County Election Commission office at 12220 West Center Road, or if you're in Sarpy County, at their election office is 501 Olson Drive in Papillion. And they'll have a ballot there that you'll use. Now, voting early by mail or drop box is called. How about that? You request an early ballot. The request forms have been mailed to Douglas and Sarpy County registered voters. So you may be getting a copy of this if you're registered. In there, you'll follow the instructions, sign the application. That's to make the application for it, and return it by mail or put it in the official drop box, or you may send it in by email or fax. If you didn't get one, or you lost yours, request one from your election commission office, Douglas or Sarpy County. The request has to be received at the election office or placed in an official drop box by 6 p.m. October 23rd. So allow enough time for that to get there by that time. Postmarks don't matter, so you make sure you plan ahead. And then you wait for your ballot to arrive by mail. Now the ballots will be starting to be mailed out September 28th. And they should arrive to voters beginning October 1st or a few days after that. Now you fill out the ballot following the instructions. Put the complete ballot in the envelope provided. Now there could be a number of offices you vote for, some other issues that you can vote for, and they're important to read through the ballot very carefully to understand what you can do. And put your ballot in your return envelope. Make sure you use the envelopes that have been given to you. Then sign the back of the ballot return envelope. That's very important. If you don't sign that, they cannot be counted. So make sure you sign the back of the envelope that you use to return the ballot. And votes cannot be changed once you submitted a ballot. If you requested an early ballot, you must vote with that early ballot. You cannot go to a polling place. If you have a problem with the ballot, check with your Election Commission office as early as you can in October to get it corrected, get you a new copy, whatever. And then on the election day, there will be a provisional ballot that can be substituted at your polling place. Now, what to do with this ballot? Return the ballot by mail to the U.S. Postal Service is one option. But remember, though, you must send it in early enough because the commission must receive the ballot by 8 p.m. on November 3rd, the election day. Votes will not count after that. The postmarks, even if it's postmarked, to get there in enough time, if it's not arrived by that time, it won't be used. So allow at least 7 days to mail the ballot in, if that's your choice. And you cannot return your ballot to the polling place. Don't take it into your polling place on the 3rd and think they will take it. They won't. Now the other option, and which is sometimes better, I think, is use the ballot drop box, which is available. Make sure, again, you sign the back of your ballot return envelope and put that in the ballot box. Now, the ballot boxes look like a post office box. It's different colors. It's kind of a light gray. And they're located in parking lots. They're easy to get to. And they're very secure. They're open 24 hours a day, each day of the week. And they will be collected, the ballots will be collected often and regularly during this time. Now this next chart shows the ballot drop boxes in Douglas County. There are 9 of them right now, and they may be adding 4 more. I'll just name off the ones that we have so far. There's Abraham's Library, the Washington Library, the City County Building downtown, the South Omaha Library, the Ralston Police Department, the Millard Public Schools Foundation Building, the Election Commission Office on West Center Road, the Johnson Elkhorn Branch Library, and the Douglas County Engineer's Office on Maple. So there may be more, and they'll be publicized in the newspaper for you to, or go on the website to find out where they're at. Then, for those living in Sarpy County, such as Bellevue, Papillion, Gretna, there are 4 drop boxes identified right now. There's one at the Bellevue Public Library. One is at the Election Commission building near Jersey Sports Bar in that parking lot. The main Sarpy County Courthouse in Papillion, and then McKinney's Food Center in Gretna. So those are the ones for Sarpy County. Well, if you have any questions, of course, about the balloting process or your registration, contact the Election Commission office in your county at the address we've shown or by phone. For Douglas County, it's 402-444-8683. For Sarpy County, call 402-593-2167. And of course, if you have questions, that maybe you can contact the Intercultural Senior Center to ask simple questions, or we may not be as informed or up to date on voting matters as the Election Commission is, but we will certainly be able to try to help you. And the ISC can be reached at 402-444-6529. Remember, voting matters. It's very important to all of us to take that responsibility. Let's do our part as U.S. citizens to support our democracy. Thank you. Have a good day.